To the Birdies and Bourbon show. Dan, I'm going Negroni today, buddy. A weekend at Sweetens. You could get your fill of bourbon there. I think a lot of people did.
Oh, wow. Wow, nice. This is going to be a great show.
Oh, it's going to be a great show. But hey, hats off to Adamski, Colt, John, all the Sweetens folks. The Road Sign Cup was an absolute success. I played like absolute dog shit, but I had a really good time. Got to take a couple people that had never been before, so they enjoyed it. They've already signed up, wanting to come back. So we'll see what that looks like for us. But what we thought was just going to be just an absolute shit show weather-wise, because the hurricane was coming through, and we had 3 bluebird days. It just couldn't have been better. I mean, we were low 70s, a little bit of a breeze, nothing but sunshine. Yeah, it was, you couldn't have dialed the conditions up any better than what they were. And Sweetens is fire right now. So if you're trying to get up there, now's the time to go. Wow.
What an endorsement. I'm glad to hear you guys had awesome weather. I mean, I was kind of hunkered down here in Raleigh. We had a lot of winds and everything off to Friday, and it rained on Saturday and all that kind of stuff. So good to see you guys had good weather. That's awesome.
Yeah, we lucked out. So, and to your point, I don't think anything too terribly bad happened up your way. So that's good to hear. That's great to hear. Yeah. Let's see what else happened at Sweetens. Anything else happened? I'm trying to think if we anything magical. Well, we can't talk about that yet. So we do have some things that we're going to be releasing for 2023. So looking forward to that a little later on this year. I don't know, maybe waiting to do it early next year. But got to hang out with the Cigar Don and Kevo, Wild Bill. It was a good tournament, man. Really good turnout, and can't get enough of that place.
Awesome. It's awesome.
So while I was playing golf, I wasn't watching any. However, I did see that a man from Canada, I think he just etched his second PGA Tour victory on his belt. Hey.
Yeah.
And one Mackenzie Hughes. The highlights that I saw, was it a little bit of a snooze fest?
It went into a playoff.
How many playoffs did we have last year? 12? Was it 11 or 12?
Yeah, I think half of them.
What do you think over under this year? You think we go over playoffs?
Yeah, I do. I think over. Yeah. I think the fields are a little bit more tamed, and which brings people closer together, and you're gonna have some of those close races. Yeah, I think so.
Which we'll get into the Shriners Hospital in a minute, but it's we've got another very top heavy field, I'd say.
Yeah.
From the talent pool standpoint, and then you kind of get in the middle of this thing, and it's a lot more of what we had last week. So, And I think next year is going to change. I'm sure they didn't do it this year because scheduling, they already had things booked up. But, they got to cut this thing off. Like after the Tour Championship, okay, maybe you got a Ryder Cup or President's Cup that you're going to squeeze in there. But this stuff, man, they got to kill these things, because what's happening this week in Live, playing in Shanghai, and I don't know if you take the top half of the field at Live and the top half of the field at the Shriners, who's your money on? I know who mine's on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not in the US this weekend either.
Well, so they want to do this year-round schedule, and it's tough, right? No other sports kind of do that. Everybody's got a little bit of a down season. I don't know why the PGA Tour thinks that they have to push it the entire year like that, and every week they got to have something. It's just like, okay, I get people like to watch golf, and it's good for the game, but there needs to be, and I think that you said next year, I think it's going to be different, but it's definitely getting a little strange out there.
Yeah. Because we got golf for the rest of the year. So I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying from a casual fan standpoint, and then I guess the talent level, right? From an entertainment value, I don't know that. Sanderson wasn't that exciting to me, other than that big cock trophy, like that. Now that to me is entertaining.
Yeah, and it's not only we'll talk about that in a second. Pin in that. But it's not even that the fields. They don't even bother me. The fields don't even bother me as much. What the thing is like we were all clamoring for them to come back after COVID. Why? Because we wanted it. We didn't have it. So a little bit of break just everybody gets the chance to relax a little bit. And then you come back. Even the fans come back strong. Like, here we go again, next season. But, like every week, it's just, I don't know. It just seems like you never get a break, which I'm not saying we want to break, but I think that it's good for people to get a little bit between, right?
Yeah, I totally agree with you there. I'm on the same side as you are. So. Anything else? I mean, what did I miss in the tournament? Was there anything that's like,
I actually was watching it, and I actually was on the edge of my seat because I had some Sepp Straka in some of my pools, man. And I was like, I was getting ready to win some serious, and then he finished second because in the playoff or whatnot. But yeah, we had some good picks last week. Sepp was up there with mine. I think I had Mackenzie in a couple, but I didn't have them both in the same, which kind of hurts a little bit. But look at Higo from third, man. Wow. Grillo, Keegan's up there.
Hubbard again's playing well. Neesmith, Montgomery, who so a lot of these names and in their finishing positions, I think that they're going to be leans not only for us. I think they'll be leans for everybody else. Who else? Damon T13, Stallings, another good round or performance in T13. So yeah, I mean it's. We're becoming a lot more familiar with some of these names, I think, that we might not have heard of in the past. I think the one thing that's kind of interesting is like look at Montgomery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Montgomery would have made the tour anyway, but is he finishing what's he got? 2 top 10s now? 2 top 10s or better. So is he finishing there if Live's not going on? Right. And I don't know what the answer to that is. We never will. But yeah, I think it's a bit refreshing to see some of the new names and new faces out there. So to familiarize ourselves with them as they don't get lost in the top 20 in the world. So yeah.
I mean, you had some guys miss the cut, but I was like, I mean, JT Poston missed a cut. I wasn't really thinking.
You mean like my one and done?
My one and done. I mean, yeah, Harris English missed a cut. Still hasn't quite gotten it back together. I think I was talking about him. Ches. I mean, I thought Ches was going to play well last week. So yeah, I mean, definitely a competitive field for sure. So, and across the pond, we have some stuff going on. But first off, why is it? It feels like these guys can really get their anger worked up, right? Mackenzie Hughes, like he's like, oh man, I should have been on that President's Cup team. I should have been on that President's Cup team.
And very well. I mean, that could be a lot of it, right? So
I know where Charlotte's at.
Exactly. Yeah. So maybe it's a thing. I mean, Straka. I mean, he finished this season really well. So yeah, I
mean, Mackenzie Hughes he's kind of like the new Sam Burns. It's like he got pissed off and now he's gonna have a banner year and he's gonna be on the Ryder or the President's Cup. Straka could be on the Ryder Cup, the next one there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about all that. We'll see about all that.
We'll see about all that.
But yeah, I mean, likely. I don't like it possible. What otherwise would not have been possible or not even on your radar. Now it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So we ended the last show and I was a little bit like, I did not want to see or hear the responses to the call to action that you put out there.
To try to get a hold of the Big Cock Trophy.
Yeah.
The Sanderson Trophy.
Yep. Yeah, but and by the way, I'm not sure how many people shared our message because there was a lot of rumblings about this trophy over the last week. I mean, a lot of buzz around the
think there should be
the Rooster Fest and everything else. Yes.
The best trophy in golf.
Yeah,
the best trophy in golf. PGA professional golf.
Yeah, so
best trophy.
Definitely think that you started something.
And I think I found somebody to make one. All I know is there was a lot of banter, positive and informative, that occurred at Sweetens over the weekend, And I think I've got a reproduction in the works here.
Nice.
I think it'll make a great addition to the bar.
Nice.
Why wouldn't it?
Interesting.
So we'll see.
Nice.
Still gotta get connected on it. What else happened over the pond over the weekend? Ryan Fox, I hit him at plus 8,000. So that was a good little dinger. I guess I'm gonna have to put some money. I'm gonna have to bet live this week, I guess.
Oh, you know what? Let's look that up real quick before we get into our picks on the PGA Tour. Is it out there for DK? Not yet. I don't see it. Maybe Snake. I don't see it. It's got to be coming up there, right? Because they're on there now, right?
Yeah.
Huh. All right. We'll keep an eye out for later in the week.
Well, we'll look at let's look at some odds real quick and see what Live looks like. Live Bangkok. So I guess they're in Thailand.
I'm wearing my Puma shirt today, by the way.
So. I thought you were actually supporting Bucky, being that he's we're 3 tournaments into the 22-23 season, and he's already played or will be playing in 2 of them.
I know. I know. It's a big deal.
I mean, this is
It is. Did you see, and I'm not going to show it because I don't want to get a copyright violation. Did you see Josh Allen after the game yesterday?
I did not.
Can't show it to you, but definitely a little rope play against Bryson.
Oh, really? Oh boy.
Yep.
Well, that's you got to like that. So this field over there is pretty small for Live. You got Cam Smith at 450, no. DJ at 550, no. You got to get deeper than that. I don't know what Bryson's doing. I don't know. I haven't looked up anything about the course either. I'm just looking to see if anybody kind of sticks out. Leishman at plus 5,000, maybe. Yeah.
Where they got Charlie Woods at?
He's plus 9,000.
Oh, I might play that.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be out on that one.
What if they gave Charlie Woods $1 billion to play on Live until he was 45?
I think Tiger already did that. Oh, so hold on. We didn't talk about this, and I don't know where. I'm assuming it was in Florida, but did you see that what did he shoot, like a 67 or 68?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
And Tiger was on the bag. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But there's more videos now, more videos than this last week with the swing changes and everything looking good. And we got the father-son coming up, and yep. I mean, it's the season of Live and Charlie Woods.
Yeah, it almost seems inevitable that's going to be a thing.
Charlie Woods is going to be a thing. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know how you get around that and not. So yeah.
No. I think the kid's loving it too. That's good. I think it's fun for the sport. It's fun for the sport. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that would be fun. Give me more of that stuff. Give me more of instead of the Sanderson farm. I don't know. I don't want to pick on Sanderson because I do like that trophy. Instead of and Fortinet, like I'd love to go to Napa to take that tournament in.
We take everything back, PGA Tour. We take it all back.
Yeah, I mean, it's like on second thought, I understand why you're doing this. We're just we're not booking our travel schedules the right way.
Exactly.
Do you remember several years ago? I think we were. So when was
allegedly?
Allegedly. When was the Super Bowl in Atlanta? 2000? No,
it was like 2019, something like that.
2019. Yeah. So we were down at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and
saw Tom Brady everywhere.
There, indeed, and randomly, there was some guy walking around with the FedEx Cup trophy.
Yes.
I know it doesn't have anything but the Super Bowl, but I'm saying, but the tour was that weekend or whatever was going on. I don't. If I ever get my hands on that big cock trophy, I'm gone.
You're saying
that I'm just running.
I'm going to let Sanderson Farms and the PGA Tour know one thing right now. That big cock trophy is not to be placed in Atlanta ever. Oh, it'd be like Cal's 12 takes over the big cock trophy.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Yep.
What's the trophy look like for this week, by the way? I think it's a Shriner.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I like that.
Yeah.
So
So interesting news. Justin Thomas on Jimmy Fallon tonight. What do you expect from that appearance?
Ooh, I expect a lot of like muttering unpleasantries under his breath. So I hope the microphone's not too sensitive. Could lose more sponsors.
There were some really nasty comments underneath the post from the PGA Tour, like don't set up any 2-foot putts. We love JT, but do you think they'll talk about Live at all? I think they probably will a little bit, right? That's just a little show banter kind of thing.
Oh, I think he has to ask him, like, did you consider it? Did you think about it? I mean, I think that it'll be scripted enough that he's already got the game plan of where he's kind of going to take it. And it's, hey, and I know you've been outspoken about you're going to support the PGA Tour, but I think it's going to be the why and how do you pass something like that up. So I think that's the play, in my opinion.
Okay.
It could not be, but that's
no. I think you're right.
That's what I'm thinking. That's where I think they take it. So, what else? We got any other recent news?
Well, you hit on the DP. You hit on Live this week. It's been kind of quiet. I mean, oh gosh, football wise, I had a horrible week. Horrible.
Ooh, hey, and your boy, is he done for the year?
Snowflake, I think he is. Yeah,
he's done for the year.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think he'll be back in another week or two. I'm just kidding. We love Tua. I think he'll be back in another couple of weeks. They got to let it die down. There's a lot of like banter about the concussion. I mean, the kid wants to play, so let him play. But they got to do it the right way, and he'll be back.
It's going to be very disappointing if he doesn't get to cut. Yeah, and I'm not saying that there's not some longevity there. I mean, he's young. I guess in the stable over there of like the performers. I mean, Tyreek Hill's probably the oldest one, and I think he's still under 30. So I think they're relatively young. You got Waddle if you can hold on to him. Yeah, yep. I was really, and by the way, so before we talk more golf, let's talk football. I don't know, pigskins and bourbon. I don't.
Whistle pig.
A big rivalry match this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Right? Aren't the Jets and Miami? Isn't that a big rivalry?
Well, if you ask the Jets, it is.
Well, okay. All right. Okay. That's what I'm thinking.
No, they're actually pretty good this year. They've won some games. Yeah.
If Tua's in the game, I know, but I'm not second guessing. I think Miami's just going to continue on.
Yeah.
So now you're stuck with Bridgewater, which he didn't look horrible a couple weeks ago, but I don't know. Is that what do you lean?
We're still favored by -3. And I think we'll pull it out. I think it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle because again, Bridgewater hasn't had that much time with the team. Like, Tours, 3 games in, and he was getting his stride, but yeah, he'll be fine. I think we'll be fine.
Miami's defense is good too.
Yeah. Yeah, switching gears. I mean, you're telling me we're good, but the old Braves have been doing really well.
Braves are on a they are doing.
They are on a track record to repeat.
I mean, it could be a repeat. I don't know that anybody would be surprised at this point if they did repeat. It may be more likely that you're surprised if they don't repeat.
Yeah, exactly. Heard Elton's talking about it in concerts and congratulating the tribe.
I thought he did his last concert like 3 years ago.
No, he's on tour right now.
Oh, so he was just kidding.
He was in Charlotte like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had some friends that wanted to go see him.
So he was doing his not last show.
Yeah.
A few years ago.
You can't sell out on it. You can only. Hey, by the way, guys, this is our last show. Okay. This is our last show. The only way to sell tickets these days is to announce it's your last show.
It's the last
tour.
Last tour. Tour, you say. Tour.
But yeah, no, Elton was praising the Braves. Yeah, of course. So I think you guys are doing really well. It's getting ready to be fun times. And now, so
I think so. Yeah, I think it's real deal, man. I mean, if they can hold that together, I mean, that we could be we could be reliving the Braves experience of the mid 90s, just at a little stronger clip. Like they're actually going to win the,
Yep.
Yeah. It'll be
reminder. We need to follow up with Johnny Smoltz.
Oh yeah. We do.
Follow up
Indeed. But has he been playing any golf? I haven't seen him out in
anything from him
Champions
in
Tour.
a while. Yeah, we need to.
We hit him up, and we need to get him dialed in on here. All right, are you ready to go to Viva Las Vegas, or I don't know? You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we covered most of it. Fun week, and Vegas is going to be fun too. Now, this is the first year, like in a couple of years, where they haven't had the back-to-back, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
we're heading to the Shriner. Well, we need to take a break and get a refill.
Let's take a break and get a refill.
And we'll be right back.
Did you really need it? Did you really need that refill? Did you really?
And of course, I need the refill. I mean, you don't want to get parched, Dan.
Parched.
Right in the middle of,
parched.
Yeah, you don't want to get parched. Okay. TPC at Summerlin, Las Vegas. Cocaine, hookers. It's going to be rolling this weekend, baby. Here's my question. Doesn't really have anything to do with golf. This has got to do with the night scene. Who's taken the torch from DJ? Because I'm sure that there are a lot of people that are disappointed about him not showing up, because I would expect that he spends freely.
That's true. Well, let's go through it. I mean, it's definitely not Cantlay. He's got the money though.
Yeah, not Cantlay. It ain't Sungjae. His parents are going to be there. Who else?
Could be Siwoo. He could go crazy.
It could be Siwoo. He was just
Bucky could have the key to the city.
Well, now Bucky could, and Bucky's a big Vegas guy, and he just went. He's back with who did he leave? John Tillery, I think, and now he's back with Butch Harman that teaches out of Vegas. So that could be. What about Homa?
Yeah, it could be Homa.
I mean, he's already got a win. He's missed the cut here 3 times. I mean, that kind of tells me something.
Yep. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Back to back miscuts. I think every time he's played here, he's missed the cut. So,
interesting point.
So I may not be putting any money on Homa. Well, I'm putting my money on Homa for other reasons.
To miss the cut.
He's going to have the highest bar tab.
Oh, interesting.
Is anybody else going to be at Magic City? Let's see. I don't know. I could see Keith Mitchell. I could see him, he and Homa kind of getting out and banging it around.
Well, Damon's here too.
Damon, yeah. Nah, maybe. But did Harry Higgs lose his scorecard? I mean, lose his PGA Tour
he
card?
played like last week. He played last week, didn't he? I think I was pretty sure he played last week.
Yeah, but I thought he was here, but I don't see.
Is he not on the thing?
No, but I thought this was a place that he frequented and kind of liked. I mean, it's going to be a birdie fest, so I mean, it's one of those.
I didn't see Higgs in there. $6,800 T3 last week.
Yeah, I don't know. That may be
so do you think Cantlay is going to be distracted? Doesn't Xander live in Vegas? A lot of wives' dinners and stuff, you know.
Could be. It's very possible.
Yeah. So
it's very possible. All right. So TPC Sutherland. Here we go. Summerlin, Las Vegas, Nevada. 7,255 yards, par 71. We're back on bent grass greens, and Bobby Weed was the architect in 1991. Your previous winners. Here's the thing. This could be anybody. It's Bryson's won here. Sungjae Im won it last year. Martin Laird in 2020. Kevin Na, just mentioned Bryson. Patrick Cantlay in 2017. Rod Pampling in 16. Smiley Kaufman in 2015. So that's just, and by the way, Kevin Na's won this twice. Martin Laird's won it twice. Not the longest hitters, not even close. They're closer to the shortest hitters on tour. So let me hold that. That was not yeah, it was. I think it was the same course. So yeah, I mean it's bombers, it's plotters, I think ball striking is going to be key here. The course is relatively easy for PGA professionals. It's absolutely going to be a birdie fest. I think something to look at would be eagles or better, eagles gain for how you're going to set your lineups and how you're going to place your bets. I mean, some of these names. So, yeah, I don't, but before we get into this, by the way, follow the show. If you're not, you should be. Hit the like button and leave a comment. We would like to know, what's your favorite casino in Las Vegas?
Nice.
Next time we go out, maybe it'll be a thing. So Dan, the elite range is,
yep.
I don't know that I would consider it very elite, even though it's elite for what's here. And you got three guys priced at $10,000 and higher. Are you going to be able to stay away from any or all of them?
Yep. I'm not going to start here for sure. We'll go over here for the show at the top, just to pay our respects, right? But I'm not going to start in this range. But you've got Cantlay at 11,100. No shocker there. Max Homa 10,600. Sungjae at 10,004, and I think that's it. There's only three of them, huh?
That's the thing. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of light up top. By the way, we are getting our information from our friends at fantasynational.com. You should too.
Yep.
Okay. So Cantlay, T8, second, and first. I mean, how do you argue about that? How do you get away? What's his ownership? What's the projected ownership for Cantlay?
21.6.
Okay. That's how you argue with it. Just mentioned Max Homa. He's missed the three showings he's had. He missed all three cuts. Sungjae Im won T13 and T15. He won early on last season, so I could see this. I could see a bit of a repeat here on that one. Wouldn't be surprised. What if we're into the third tournament of the year? I think, right? Third with Fortinet, Sanderson, and then here we're at Shriners. Third tournament, right? Mm-hmm. And we've got back-to-back winners in 2 out of the 3. Now that would be something.
Yeah. I could see it happening too.
So I'm with you. I don't know that I'm gonna. I don't. It's Sungjae ranks out number 1 in the model. He's going to be 20%. He's projected at 23 today. I mean, is Max Homa interesting at 8% owned?
No.
I'll tell you who is interesting when we go to the next tier. And so the guy that starts out the $9,000 range is Aaron Wise at 15% owned. I think he's very interesting here. I can get behind most of that. The other guy. So what about Tom Kim? So obviously this dude is coming off a heater.
Yeah, he's on a Scotty Scheffler kind of roll. Came out of the President's Cup just like Scheffler came out of we predicted it.
He is absolutely coming out just like that. I mean, he spent a lot of energy out there, but I mean, he's 20 years old, I think. And I just think that this is, this could be something where he just stays on that wave, man, and just rides it. And you get a victory here.
Hey, have you taken him yet for your one and done?
Well, we're not done with the show yet, Dan.
Have I taken him yet? Something I'm going to lock him in right now. Once he hits the top 15 for the PGA Tour, he's going to be ripe for the live to go out there and try and take.
Yeah, you kidding me? So I like Tom Kim, Taylor Montgomery, Emiliano Grillo's another guy. He ranks out second in the model. He was T5 last week at the Sanderson. I think he might get to 20. I don't know that he will or he won't, but I like Emiliano for a outright win. I could get behind that. The other guy that I don't know about that I kind of want, I want to get there. So what Cam Davis? I don't think anybody would argue that he played really well at the President's Cup.
Right.
Because he did. Played outstanding. Shows up at the Fortinet and misses a cut.
Yep.
Are you just totally discounting that because
week before, right?
President's Cup hangover?
Yeah.
And as I understand, I think even the losers, which was the rest of the world team, I still think they went out and kind of did it up to celebrate, the phenomenal play and being as close as they actually were to a U.S. team that everybody had pretty much locked in, which you see why, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I'm still in on Cam Davis.
Yeah. Cam Davis, T27, T52, T28 at this tournament. And I'm totally chalking the miscut to
President's Cup interference.
Hangover from that thing.
Because I think it was well, not a hangover. I think it went Fortinet, then President's Cup, and then Sanderson, right?
So who do you like in the $9,000 range?
We just went over. Number one, I like Tom Kim. I think
good there.
Gotta play that. Aaron Wise, model rank number 4 on Fantasy National, $9,900. And it's expensive, right? But T13 at the Tour Championship, T15 at the BMW, T31 at FedEx St. Jude, T13 at the Wyndham. He's been playing great golf off the T14 on approach, 15th, and then putting 13th. That's the last 24 rounds. I definitely think those are my 2 favorites in this category here.
All right. $8,000. We were just at $8,000. $7,000.
No, we were just at 9,000.
All right. Well, let's do the 8,000.
We haven't talked about anybody. Have we talked about Davis Riley or Brian Harman yet?
We did not, but you want to.
Taylor Pendrick, right? Model rank 7th, $8,700, 9.5% projected ownership. Off the shots gained total 20 at that last 24 rounds. 3rd off the tee, 19th on approach, 91st putting. Fortinet 67th, but BMW T8th, St. Jude 68th, 13th at the Wyndham, T2 Rocket. Like the way that ball striking is in here. The putting, is that scaring you away a little bit, or you think there's a play there?
I don't think so. I think it's a play. I think the greens are going to be easy. I think it's going to be easy to hit the green. Well, so the weather right now looks pretty calm. I mean, when this thing gets hard, it's because the wind picks up and it just super cooks the greens and they're just lightning fast. So that's probably, if there's a, how do I not go there? Then, I guess maybe that's a thing, but no, I think he's good. Who else? I was surprised. Well, I say I was surprised, but JT Poston just had his bachelor party last weekend, so I'm sure that went really well.
Is he back in the lineup this week?
Well, let's see. What's Poston look like here?
6.8% projected ownership.
Miscut, T27, back-to-back miscuts, and a T4. I mean, if it is, it's totally on ownership. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm almost go Denny McCarthy over JT Poston here. I mean, he bookends the last 5 years with missed cuts, but you get 57, T9, and T15.
I'm on McCarthy too. Yeah, 7.4% projected ownership. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like McCarthy here, and he's been playing really well.
I was thinking this. Yeah, I was thinking this was going to be a sneaky place for Keith Mitchell. It's sneaky, all right.
Sneaky like a fox.
not sneaky at the at the golf course. No, I think so I got a couple. So I say that.
And then, here we go.
And then I mean, take me straight to Bucky. Me straight to Bucky. Now he does have back-to-back miscuts here, but I don't think the past 2 years we haven't seen the best Bucky. He's got Butch back on the Butch back in the stable. We got a T4 here from Bucky in 2019. I think Ricky Fowler's a play for me, man. I think he's maybe he's been listening to the show and he's like, I need to go play some of these events because that was a little dicey there at the end of the last year, almost losing last season, losing my card. So,
well, anybody that listens to the show knows that we don't usually talk about schedules a whole lot. It's usually about swing changes and techniques.
It's also another good point. We're not travel agents. I like Adam Hadwin here. T6, T34, T4 in the $7,000 range. So I think he's a play. What's his ownership?
9.5.
Yeah, for sure. Kuchar, maybe. I think I can get behind some Cooch.
What about Dietrich? 7,900.
I mean, he ranks at 26th in the model, T9 at Sanderson, T12 at Fortinet. Yeah, I think so. 12% ownership. I think that's that may be a way we go. We may go just like a rookie lineup over here.
Maybe. I mean, what I like about him is just a balance there. Everything's just so balanced, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. KH Lee, Mr. TPC. Oh yeah,
could be. Yeah, KH Lee. So I'll throw a few. You see who you want to chat about. So I think Kirk Kittiyama, kind of like him here. Neesmith, I like him here a lot. And Mark Hubbard. I mean, he's kind of give me that diluted field specialist, and you get something out of him. So.
Yeah, I like Hubbard here too. Model rank 6th, $7,400, 10.8% projected ownership off the T68th on approach first in this field. Last 24 rounds, putting 28th. Like you said, T5 Sanderson, T21 Fortinet. I mean, those are some good stats. I think we definitely got to play that. Yeah,
I like him a lot too. I don't know, Martin Laird. I mean.
And he loves this place.
One as recent as 2021. What's his stats look like? Gets miscuts so far this year. Ranks 45th in the model. 10% ownership. I don't think so. That's
definitely a sleeper if you're going to pick him, right? But not our first choice. But I mean, you can't. That history though. Oof,
What is Jason Day doing down here at $7,200?
That's one of the ones that we were talking off the air, and I said there's definitely some sleepers in this lineup, man. In this field. There's definitely some sleepers down here.
Yeah, Jason Day at 7,200. What's he look like here? Missed the cut in 2021.
On top of that, 0.7% projected ownership. 0.7. I get no respect out here, huh?
And the course isn't going to be that hard. I mean, it's not that hard of a course for these guys. No. I mean, we're talking they're firing in the mid 60s at, from if you're going to be in the top 10, maybe top 20, top 10. Hold on. What's the where are you at, Jason Day? Was he $7,200 for Jason Day?
Yep, $7,200. Yep, model rank 105. And man,
yeah, that's a maybe. I mean, we may have to go rookies and then old farts. I mean, there's a way you can build out a lot of fun or creative lineups here. I think Steven Yeager is on a pretty good run.
Yep.
Yeah. Anybody else that you're just you gotta have? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this $7,000 range.
A lot of stuff. I mean, the other one I was talking about was Harris English. He missed the cut last week, so he's only made one cut though. So probably not there yet with Harris, but just keep an eye on him. He's going to come back. I know he's going to come back.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if there's anybody else that we're looking over. We didn't talk about Mito, but I don't know, T54, T42. He ranks out 12th in the model, but I don't know. I may go a different direction there.
Yeah. What about Champ? Champ kills places like this.
He does. Where was he last week?
He didn't play last week. He missed the cut at Fortinet. I thought you meant
at Sanderson. But I'm saying so he missed the cut at Fortinet. He didn't play last week, and at a place that he's won before.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. Yeah, I'm probably off of him. I don't know where he's at. And injury reports, what injury reports don't exist. So
right, good point. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm probably just moving on out there. But I think Grayson Sig I don't know if he lives in Vegas, but I've been following him on Insta, and he's definitely been in Vegas for a few weeks working on some things. So he may be in Butch Harmon's stable. And so
T9 last week, yeah.
I mean, not horrible. Let's see what's Sig look like here. Yeah, because he's at 7,000. So played here once, and he was T47 last year. Okay,
we can play that. You want to play? We can play it.
Yeah. All right, $6,000 if we have to go here.
Yeah. See anybody you like down there? James Hahn plays well here. So T51 at Fortinet, T51 at St. Jude, T47 at the Wyndham, model rank 16th, $6,800, 2.7% predicted ownership. On approach 11th in this field, last 24 rounds, off the T35th, and then putting 48th. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, there's a couple just to let's cross reference a few here.
Yep.
What about Adam Schenk? Where's he rank at?
How much is he?
$6,500.
We can dive down here a little bit. Oh, he's model ranked 40th on 5.4% projected ownership.
Yeah, that's Scott Piercy is another guy. So he's got a couple of missed cuts, but we got a T19, T10, T32. What's Piercy look like at $6,700?
50th model rank, 5.4% projected ownership. Same exact stats. So I think they're just kind of making this stuff up now.
Yeah. I do kind of like, I think Piercy may be a play. And then Chesson Hadley, T27, miscut, T18, T7, T4.
How much was he? I just saw him in there. There he is. $6,900 at 10.1% projected ownership. Model rank 18th. Yep.
Yeah. Chesson, I think.
I think his coach is in Vegas too. I think.
Yeah, I think he's a play for sure. All right. What anybody we missed you want to call out? I think I'm good. I think I got enough people that I can start definitely get a lineup together. But
let's take a look here. I think you hit most of them. Yeah. All right. So where do you want to start?
Well, you pick.
Okay.
You want to start with Chesson Hadley?
No.
I said you pick, and then I started there. But
no. Who do we really like in the $8,000 range?
Okay,
McCarthy.
What about Montgomery? Is he 8,000 or 9,000?
Montgomery.
Taylor Montgomery's 9,500. Okay, you want to start in the 8,000?
Well, wherever you want to. You can start with him. You want to start with him. I don't care.
No. I want to. I'm okay with McCarthy. Yeah, we can go McCarthy.
Okay. All right, you're up.
Well, I'm going up. I think it's. All right, we're gonna bounce around a little bit. I think we stay on Bucky. I think this is easily a top 5 for him.
I mean, Vegas is his kind of spot. I mean, yeah.
I think just below him in Adam Hadwin, I think that looks pretty good too. Let me look real quick and see where
$7,700 for Hadwin. Let's take a look at him.
Yeah, let's
9.5% projected ownership, 114 model rank, but Sanderson 45, BMW 44. I mean, I'm okay with it. So off the tee, 103.
It's just the course history here is pretty good.
You like him better than KH Lee?
No, but and then what about Matt Neesmith?
Well, Neesmith was T9 and he missed 2 cuts, 75, a little bit cheaper, 14.5% projected ownership. But yeah, we can go Neesmith. He's been playing great.
No, we don't need to go. What's Hubbard's ownership?
10.8.
Yeah. I
Hubbard's,
think we go Hubbard.
Hubbard's our guy. And model rank 6.
Correct.
Yep. Okay.
I think we're getting somewhere here.
Yep. I agree.
All right, so we got $8,800 left, and we've got 3 people to select. Where do you want to go? We got to go.
You probably want to go low sevens or high sixes next, and then we can, like, is there anybody down here that you feel really good about?
I mean, for
or do you just want to
value-
play $8,000 range?
Oh no, I mean, I think Chesson Hadley's okay, scratch that. No, I don't want to stay in the $8,000 range. If we don't have to, if we can find somebody who's I think Scott Piercy. I think Piercy's a budget play for us.
How much was he?
$6,700.
$6,700.
Yeah, I think that's a good budget play. And it frees us up at the top.
Okay.
And all we need him to do is make the cut.
Okay. All right. So now we can take everybody we want to take. So now you can take Tom Kim and Aaron Wise, I think.
Lovely. I think, why wouldn't we? Can we leave a little scratch on the table? $100. I think that's a squad I can get behind.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mark it a 0, Donnie.
There you go.
Mark it a 0.
All right. Go ahead. You're one and done. Let me get over that screen.
Give me Emiliano Grillo.
Do you want Emiliano Grillo? Yeah. Okay.
I think he's on a hot enough of a streak that and I think there could be other places to use Tom Kim later on. I think Tom, I don't know if this stage is big enough for Tom Kim. I think it was a bigger stage.
Okay, so Shriners. You want Grillo.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I will take give me Sungjae plays really well here, right?
He won last year, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Give me Sungjae back to back.
Yeah, I think I'm saving Sungjae for no reason to get into that just yet.
Oh no, I want to hear.
I think Sungjae and Augusta may have a date this year. I think here's what I think is it's going to be heavily. It's not the right way to frame it up. It's if the live players get to play the majors, then I'll probably reshuffle things. But if not, then I think it's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think is Liv going to get to play the majors?
Yeah.
Think so.
I mean, if they want to, if they don't want to make it a joke and they want it to be the best golf tournaments in the world, and if you qualified, then you're able to play. Yeah. I mean, they may not. If they stick to the points things that they have going on in the past, exemptions and all that kind of stuff. I don't think they should go away from that if they want these things to remain elevated to be like the best out there, right? And if they don't let them play, it's going to be like the Baseball Hall of Fame. They're going to start having asterisks next to all those events that they didn't let the people play in. I mean, if you don't let Cam Smith play, who's like the 2nd ranked player in the world, and then can you tell me the Masters is the same event if they would let him play? No, you can't.
Speaking of Baseball Hall of Fame, when's the last time you think Aaron Judge had a piss test? That was like legitimate. That was actually his and tested correctly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we're good. We're real good.
I don't know, man. That's some people are saying, well, he's going for the record, and other people said, well, he's going for the New York record.
Right. Hey, Dixie agrees.
Good Lord.
Dixie likes it. So we got some fun stuff coming up. So we got some brands coming on. I think we've got Radmore coming up. We've got Lewis and Lloyd coming up. We got some bourbon folks coming back on. So we've got Rare Breed 101. I'm going to call him a wild turkey historian. he will tell us exactly what he is. Written some books, but yeah, Wild Turkey is his jam. And we got some other brands coming on to do some tastings. And if you're not following us on our socials, you should be at Birdies_Bourbon. You should like and subscribe to the show, and you should also like it just because it helps us out. It's a big favor, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And leave a comment. What's your favorite casino in Las Vegas?
Nice.
Dan, what you got?
I think you covered it, man. Another fun week of golf. We got 2 golf events or more this week, and we had 2 last week too. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Ooh, okay. So you can stop listening now or not, because you never know what's
this is
gonna
the best part.
This
is the best part.
You never know what's coming. You never know what's coming. Okay. So we're kind of in a little bit of a dead spot for, I guess I shouldn't say that. It's just maybe that's not my genre. But what are you watching? Like when you're not watching golf and you're not watching football, or you're not watching the Braves just own MLB. What are you watching?
Right now, it's a lot of football, a lot of golf. Not a lot of shows. I'm trying to think. Well, you go first because you kind of hit me, and I don't really have one. I'm digging right now. Yeah.
So we started watching the Dahmer series on Netflix.
I've heard good things,
which is very dark. I mean, I live with this Asian lady, and I don't questionable, maybe not. But yeah, she's into that kind of things. It's good. I mean, I think most people know the story, so it's not, you don't really get anything new, but well, I take that back. You do kind of get some of the news. You do get some new stuff there. So it's okay. It's good banter for me to do, be social mediaing and doing whatever, maybe taste some whiskey and some background noise. So that's one. What else we're watching C with Jason Momoa. So we enjoyed that. Those are the 2 that stick out. I was really thinking about that Dahmer thing because I was talking to somebody over the weekend, and they were like, "Yeah, I turned that on," and I'm like, "I got to turn that shit off. Like that's not because it wasn't like well acted, scripted, put together. It was just the premise behind it. They just didn't want that negativity in their life, I guess." So,
yeah, I heard good things about that one. I don't really have any of them really watching that I would say I dig. There's just kind of just random stuff on, but nothing that I'm like every week looking forward to the next one. I'm not big into that fantasy stuff, so like the
Dungeons and
House of the Dragon and all that. I'm not really big into that kind of stuff. Or the other one on Amazon.
I don't. Yes, I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what the name of it. It's the Hobbit.
The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I'm just not big on that stuff. So that's kind of like, this is great. I'm glad there's good stuff out there. It's just not my kind of jam.
But who you got tonight? You got LA Rams and the 49ers. Trying to find the money line here.
I think the Rams. Let's see who's favorite.
Rams plus 1.5.
It's not very good.
It's not. He might as well just said, pick them.
Yeah, just pick
them. Rams are plus 105 and 49ers are minus 120.
Yeah, so San Francisco's favored. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess you got to go. LA. You don't have to. I'm going to go LA. I actually did pick LA. So
you picked LA because you're taking the underdog. Yeah.
Yep, Stafford can pull it together, and he's in the league where I'm doing the best at. He's my quarterback, and I got Cup as the wide receiver. So there you go.
So all right, since we're going to be on football just for 1 second, it's been rumored Brady's having trouble with wife's not happy he's playing another season.
The Angels have spoken.
Yeah, that's what the rumor is. In your opinion, they don't look that great this year.
They do not. However, he threw for over 400 yards over the weekend. So
I guess my question, is it worth it? Because come on, you're the GOAT, but
I mean, I think he cares, but at this point, like, he's probably eclipsed something that no one else will eclipse in our lifetime.
Right.
So yeah, no, I don't think he really cares. I think I think he actually likes being out there and he likes playing. Maybe he likes to be away from home. And this is an easy avenue and easy out. It's like, oh, you're going to play golf again? It's like,
Yeah.
no, not again. No, I'm going to the stadium. That's yeah, but I do think he'll be done after this year. I think after this year, it hang it up. Because I mean, you got to think, like, if you're going to play at that elite of a level, no matter how good you are, like, I don't know, but think about David Wells, right? I mean, what did he was like cocaine and hookers every before, every night before every game, right?
Right.
It's like he played more professional baseball, MLB games drunk or stoned than he did sober. At least he's, as he's quoted. So yeah, I don't know. I think Brady's done. I think he's out after this year.
Okay. And I'll let you go after this one. So prediction. I asked you this earlier. We didn't really get JT. What do you think he's going to come across really good tonight, or?
So, he has a very sarcastic sense of humor, which I can get behind. I'm totally fine with that. I'll dish it out. I can take it. But he also had this, like, a little bit of this elitist kind of mentality. I think that because it's Jimmy Fallon, I think Fallon will be able to kind of break the ice and get him in a spot to where it's going to sound good.
Okay. It's not live, so they can edit. So probably won't put his foot in his mouth. Don't think. Okay. No. Out of all the JT moments of the last 3 to 5 years, what skit do you think would be like the best for him to do with Fallon? And that's putting you on the spot. That's tough.
Ooh, that's good.
Tough. Is it a Barkley thing? We're picking at Chuck. Could it be a polo thing, a Ralph Lauren thing?
No, that ain't gonna happen. No,
I'm just saying Greenfield.
I know. I think they're gonna rip on. I think they're gonna rip on Liv. Like, I think he's gonna throw him zingers, and he's just gonna rip them. And I think it's gonna be all on Liv. Is where I think it kind of goes. So I don't know. We'll see.
When's the last golfer that's hosted SNL?
Does Justin Timberlake count?
Yeah.
I would say, I know, but you know what I'm saying. I think it would be, I don't know. Well, now
who do you think the next one should be?
Max Homa.
Oh, yeah, I can see you're definitely playing this up. So trying to get Max's good graces.
What do we
have?
Elijah
here? Craig before the show.
Okay, so here's athletes that have done it. You got JJ Watt. You got it's like the first athlete to ever host Fran Tarkington.
There you go.
Of the Vikings. So he's with Belushi. I don't know how we missed this. Well, they're still not golfers, but I don't know if there's been a golfer.
Phil never did it.
I don't see anybody.
Tiger never did it. No, he wouldn't do it.
Ain't no way. He was busy. He was over at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
He's taking care of business. Like Jack Arnold. No way. They ain't even going to do that. So, I don't know. I don't see. Nobody's popping up.
That's your choice then. So going on the record, because we love to do predictions on this show. I'll type it in our meaningless spreadsheet. But meaningless spreadsheet, you predict that the first golfer to ever post SNL will be Max Homa.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That's who I got. Well, what about you?
Dustin Johnson.
Could be. No, there ain't no way.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he can't make it through. No.
Bryson, I could see Bryson would want to do it. He would really want to do it.
He'd be way too serious though. They're like, yeah, they ain't gonna happen.
Well, did you see the rope thing over the weekend where he's playing with the rope? Like, yeah, he's like jumping it up and down.
I didn't. I gotta go.
Yeah, he really, yeah, he thinks he's funny. He thinks he's funny. But I can see Max Homa doing it. Cool guy.
Yeah,
I can see JT doing it. JT's kind of like the Justin Timberlake of the PGA Tour.
See, I think Justin Timberlake's a way nicer guy.
Whoa.
I think he's way nicer.
I can see that.
Yeah. It's like, I want to go play a round of golf with Justin Timberlake.
I got my prediction for you. Are you ready for it? My serious one.
Yep.
Serious one. Charlie Woods.
It could be a thing. I mean, he's on there with his debut of the release of the Tiger Woods story. Charlie Woods playing a young Tiger Woods.
He wins the US Am. He's going to be on Saturday Night Live as the host.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Possible. All right.
100%.
Dixie's she said this show is over. She's got to go.
Okay. All right.
Till next time.
Cheers.